Mortons Solicitors are a specialist criminal defence practice. We represent clients at each stage of the criminal justice process. If your case proceeds to the Crown Court, you may be represented by one of our own in-house solicitor advocates, but if your case is serious and complex, we may choose to instruct a barrister from the independent bar. Morton Solicitors have a proven track record in successfully defending cases of a sexual nature. These have included cases of serious historical sexual abuse, rape, sexual assaults, and the making, distribution and possession of indecent images. Today, I'm at 18 St John Street Chambers in Manchester, and with me is Miss Rachel Shenton. Rachel is a barrister who we frequently instruct to defend those facing the most serious sexual allegations.
I've been practicing in criminal law for over 20 years, with particular emphasis on sexual offences and serious violence. As a barrister, I am independent and I am instructed to both prosecute and defend cases at the highest level. When defending, I am instructed by a number of different firms and have conducted many cases over several years for the specialist team at Mortons Solicitors. Sexual offences are a highly specialised area of law and cover a wide range of offending, from stranger rape to date rape, including cases where the complainant is said to lack the capacity to consent due to intoxication, in particular the sexual assault and grooming of children, and historic abuse, which can go back as far as 30 years and sometimes even longer. For anyone being arrested for a serious sexual offence, it can be a terrifying experience. And for anyone who finds himself in that position, it is vital that they receive immediate professional advice from a firm of solicitors with experience in these types of cases. The process from arrest to trial can be a long and drawn-out process, taking months and sometimes even years until final resolution. If the case does proceed to trial, then it is important to be represented by an experienced team, as there are a number of special features which apply specifically to offences of this kind. All criminal trials must be conducted within the parameters set down by the rules of evidence, but there are certain rules which apply either specifically or predominantly in the case of sexual offences. Complainants are in most cases video interviewed, and that video has to be edited for court to remove any repetition or irrelevant material. It is important that that is done by the trial advocate who has conduct of the case. There are frequently legal arguments as to the extent to which a complainant can be cross-examined, and also as to the admissibility of certain evidence, for example, evidence of complaint. Increasingly, in cases where witnesses are deemed to be vulnerable for any reason, the judge will list the case for a ground rules hearing, in which detailed submissions are made as to the extent to which a witness can be cross-examined, including the precise words that can be used, and often requiring written draft questions to be put before the court. Finally, when a defendant has chosen the solicitors and advocate they wish to represent them, it is vital that they give to their solicitors as much information as possible to enable witness statements to be taken from the correct people, expert witnesses to be instructed where necessary, and for the defence case to be thoroughly investigated so it can be properly presented to the court at trial.